What's going on, guys? Merry Christmas and welcome back to another Don Bradman Cricket 17 video. Before we go and get any further, remember, let's smash that like button. Again, we're going to aim for 200 likes. If you are new, please do remember to hit that subscribe button. So we're in here today with our captain, or whoever it is, I think McKnight. Very, very good player. Did score a few runs in the last game, so we're hoping that we can put on a bit of a partnership with him here today. And I have been a little bit lazy and a bit slack. We are basically just doing one game difference from where we started off last time around. So last time, as you will remember, we were on debut. We made 7, I think, off 11 deliveries or 10 deliveries. No, it must have been 11 deliveries, I think, because the strike rate was about 60. Might have been off 9. I'm not sure. But anyway, we made 7. It wasn't the greatest of debuts. And we'll be hoping today to go out and try and get some runs on the board. Playing another T20 game, and as you can see, 5 for 84, not the greatest start in the world. We're going to need some more runs on the board, and hopefully we can get a bowl here today as well. So fingers crossed that can all go well. We just can't seem to penetrate the gaps in the field at the moment, which is a real shame. And I don't know if this is just like a standard score for T20 in this here, like if we're playing on a pretty average pitch, or what the go is. But we'll flick that one away off the pads, a full toss, and we will pick up another single. Give McKnight the last 2 balls of the over. And as I said, it would be nice if we could bat through to the 20th over here today, and we can also get an opportunity to have a bit of a bowl as well, because at the end of the day, that's what we want. We're 2 off 5 at the moment, so we are really going to have to go and try and pick that up, something wicked. And there's a potential stumping opportunity as well, something that we have not seen a lot of on this game to date so far. But stumpings have been greatly increased, greatly improved. We just can't lay bat on ball. I honestly don't know what it is. We are 2 off 7. I don't want to go too aggressive because I don't want to lose my wicket. I want to try and bat to the end and just get some runs on the board. But I can't even seem to do that at the moment. And everything, there is just no timing. It's going straight to the fielders. And we are just dotting up deliveries. 2 off 8 here. We need to really try and go and get it to that leg side, even down the ground, just for a 1. I'm trying to do a bit much with everything. Great bit of fielding there by the bowler. But man, that was on. That was the ball that was going down the ground, probably for a 2. And we might go potentially 2 aggressive ground shots here, just because we can't really get anything else. But again, a fine bit of bowling from the a fine bit of fielding, fine bit of bowling as well from the bowler. But we are potentially looking at playing out a maiden here, unless we can get, oh my God, something. We play out a maiden. Batting is so hard on this career mode, I must say. It is really, really tough starting off at club level. Remember, we are only rated 31 overall, and we have actually gone and lost a wicket. There are 2 overs left to go. 7. Come on. Come on, boys. 7 for 91. We need to play a bit more of the aggressive role here. And I think if we can get somewhere, you know, looking at this situation, you'd be kind of happy to get up around, you know, maybe 105. We should be able to get there a bit better now that Devonport has had a good whack. That one there has been put away. Again, we can't even really come back for the 2. The timing's just not there. It's not a bad thing that we got Devonport on strike, because he is doing quite well and a decent job with the bat, but we are struggling. 4 off 13, 102 on the board. So if we can get another 8 here, finish up on 110 or something like that, I will be fairly happy. That one there, that's what we want. Nudged into the gap. But again, no 2. I did actually tap square. You need to make a real conscious effort, I must say, in this game, to tap down on square if you do want to come back for that second run. And we might have even frozen, to be honest. It's not looking good. Oh, hang on. Now we're getting somewhere. I was going to say we may have frozen, but it just seemed to go out and away. So the game has finished. We finished on 104. So we finished, I think we only got 4 runs, to be perfectly honest. 5 off 14. At least it's not out. It is going to go and build the average up. 105 is what's being chased here by Winwood. And pretty good figures, actually, from all of those guys. So hopefully we are going to have an opportunity to have a bowl today, because we haven't again. I don't understand why we are not getting an opportunity to have a bowl. This is supposed to be a bowling career mode series. And basically, all we have done to date so far is bat, and we haven't even batted that well. We've scored 12 runs in 2 episodes, and we have a lot of work left to do. It has to be said. I don't know why we aren't getting a bowl. I don't know if we're not good enough or what it is, but we will get our match salary. So we will go and Oh, yeah, man, yeah, 12 runs, awesome. We haven't had a chance. We will. I really want to put the bowling up because that does seem to be the area. I think that's what I put up last time actually, and it didn't seem to really help us or give us an opportunity to actually have a bowl. So hopefully we can get that here today. We're moving the overall up very nicely actually. We are up to 33 overall now. So. About halfway through that 33 overall as well. Because that was such a short game, we are going to go and do another one as well. And a lot of people are probably saying that we are getting through this career mode, quite slowly, which I would definitely agree with. We've got the batting difficulty as easy because, as we have seen, it has been bloody tough for me to score runs. Not only in this, but in normal videos as well, in the bowling on medium. Not that we have been given the opportunity to do that yet. Hopefully, we will get a chance this game. Hopefully, we'll get some runs on the board. And we'll just get something because, I mean, at the end of the day, it has been a real struggle for us so far in this career mode series. I know we're only 2 games in, but to start off, and this is where it is different to Don Bradman 14. You know, when you started off on there, even if you were a batter, you would still be semi-decent. You know, you would still be able to go and hit the ball, pick up boundaries. Whereas in this, it's not really the case. It is really difficult to go and score runs. I'm not sure what bowling's like, but I am going to try in this game probably to do some more aggressive ground shots because that's what a lot of you guys have said to do. So hopefully that is going to go and potentially make a difference. Hopefully we can hit some gaps and possibly rotate the strike a bit more because we did just dot up, I think, a bit too much in that game, and that really was the difference. So, of course, McKnight's bowling himself ahead of me because he is an all-rounder. He is the 5th bowler in this team, and we'll go to the toss. Both teams were in the same uniform, which again is something you would expect. I don't know really if when things get down to the crunch, I really don't know if teams in this situation here, in this club scene, I guess you'd say, the starting club for career mode, I don't really know if those are going to get a lot of work done to them in the academy. We will have to go and wait and see. Fingers crossed today we can get a bit of a bowl. We are definitely an all-rounder. We saw that at the start. Definitely an all-rounder. So hopefully we do get the opportunity to have a bowl today, which I think we are getting one. It is late on in the innings. They do have 104 on the board already, but we have been given a chance. So let's see if we can get some magic going. All things going well, we could potentially get 3 overs here. To go and try and work a bit of our magic. So it would be nice to pick up a wicket. That is one of our objectives, obviously, is to take those 103 wickets, score those runs. So hopefully we can go and do that. And I must say, bowling probably is a fair bit easier than batting at the moment. But these guys are making it look bloody easy. I must say, Huffman, 38 off 28. I could only imagine being on that at this stage of the game. But we've bowled out 2 dot balls so far to date. Remember, our skills aren't great. So it is going to be a little bit different. I think I chose my player type as, I think it was either accurate or conservative. So basically not much swing. It's all more based on accuracy than anything. And I'm going to try and get just a wee outside edge on this one here. But it's not the case. It's been driven through the leg side. And they're probably going to come back for 2. Might even go for 4. They are going to come back for 3. So that's a very, very good bit of running. The one plus side we have done here, we've got Huffman off strike. He seems to be the guy that is getting all the runs. Obviously, 41 to date so far. We've got McLaughlin in now, or McLaughlin, either or, and we've gone and actually put up another dot ball there. So this has been a good over to date so far. Just a 3 off it with 1 ball left to go. And as I said, bowling does seem to be a lot easier than batting in this career mode at this early stage. There is still a long, long way to go in career mode. That is another nice shot. So I've kind of put a bit of the kiss of death on it, kind of jinxed it a little bit. And again, they're going to come back for 3. So, you know, at the end of the day, it wasn't that bad of an over. We did get taken for 6 runs, but in the situation that the game's in at the moment, we won't be too concerned about that. And at least we have had the chance to have a bowl. And I think we're going to bowl possibly in these last few overs as well. So today we're going to get batting, we're going to get bowling. It will be interesting to see what happens when our team does come out to bat. And as I said, just hopefully we can just pick up a wicket in these last couple of overs. hopefully they just go for a bit of a slog, bit of a wog, and we can go and pick something up there. But at this stage, they do just seem very, very solid, very content at just knocking it around and looking for the gaps as well. But I'm not going to try anything different in this over. I mean, last over I went for the outswing, went for the inswing, and I think those were the two balls that we actually got hit off. So I'm just going to stick with the standard seam up. That is a lot how I bowl in outdoor cricket as well. Is basically just standard seam up, working on that accuracy, just getting those channels right, chucking the odd off cutter every now and again. Catch that, please! Yes! Our first wicket in career, boys, and we get Huffman, the big one, gone for 48 off 33. Great catch by Christensen, running out wide there. We get our first wicket in career mode. That is exactly what we wanted, and we do now have a lesser batsman in. So I think last over, we really just did need to stick to the seam-up deliveries. Stick to the straight ones, and it does seem to get the job done, like it has done so far here today. And I think Huffman, he was going so well, just thought, we need to get some runs here. We hadn't scored. We had 3 dot balls in a row, went for the big shot, and it just did not work whatsoever. That one there, though, has cost us a wicket maiden. It's not going to be a maximum, but it is going to go for 4. But a successful over for Cliff, picking up that first wicket of his career mode in just his 3rd game. So that's very good. And we do, as I said, potentially have the last over as well. So there is another opportunity to grab some more wickets. I believe the damage, though, has already been done. 130 on the board with still 1 over left to go. So if we can somehow, I don't know, manage to maybe keep this over to, ideally I'd like to keep it under 10. I'd like to keep them under 140. But if we can somehow, pick up a wicket and just go for singles from this stage here, I would be absolutely over the moon to keep it to 135 and to pick up another wicket. I think that would just add to the game that we've had so far. And hopefully we will get an opportunity with the bat here as well, because it hasn't been a bad start with the ball, and that has been the case for the overs to date so far. We have started off well, but we have let it go just a little bit towards the back end. So hopefully that's not the same here. We've bowled 3 dots in a row, and we are going to go and make that 4. So just 2 balls left. This is the perfect nuts. Oh, thank you, keeper. I was going to say, we can't afford overthrows, not in this situation, especially off my bowling. We want those figures to be as good as they can be. And I think now that we have had a bowl, I think we will get a bit more later on in the season, because we have seen that we can obviously bowl. Picked up a wicket, a big wicket as well of Huffman, and we do now have 1 ball left to go. So we've done well on this over to date so far. We just want to make sure this last one does not go for a boundary, because that is going to really stuff things up. They've taken the cheeky single. There we go. So they get 3 off the last over, which isn't bad. We finished with 1 for 13 off our 3 overs, which in a T20 is very, very good. Huffman, he was the main man. We managed to go and pick him up. We actually got a catch as well, which was simulated, which we won't see. But we will now go and head into some batting as well. And hopefully we can score some runs too, because that is something that we have struggled with to date so far. We're going to get about 3 overs. I'm not too sure what is needed in this situation, but as we can see, that strike rate really, really low when it comes to T20 cricket. So we're looking to go and try and get that up. 18 off 16 needed. So we don't actually need to go out and slog from ball 1. So we're just going to go and try and play this down the ground. Use that aggressive ground shot. And they're going to come back for 2. Don't run me out. Oh my goodness. Use that aggressive ground shot, because, as I said, that's what a lot of you guys have been saying to use. It will allow you not to get out and still have that aggressiveness, still potentially look for those boundaries. So that's what we're looking to do. That one there hasn't been timed as well, and the fielder's got there pretty quickly. Get back there, Cliff. We don't want to run you out in this situation, boy. We want to hit the match-winning runs. We obviously batted till the end last time. We got that not out. But we will be looking to hit those match-winning runs. And I can't believe everyone in this grade seems to be a bloody spinner. Oh, you're joking! How has that one got through? I cannot bat in this career mode. We've got 3 off 3, so strike rate's good, but we haven't been able to stay in and keep our team to the end. I think I need to spend a bit of time in the nets getting my batting sorted, because it has been atrocious so far. But it doesn't matter, because we've managed to get there in the end. New Norfolk win. We get the first win trophy as well, and Rogers, man of the match, 64 from him. Cliff on, I guess, not the honours board, but on the scorecard with that 1 for 13, second best bowler, and hopefully that does mean we will get a further bowl later on down the track in this career mode series. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, Merry Christmas. Until next time, this is Cliffy, your King of Career Mode, signing out.